Hey, what's going on, everybody? Michael here, back in the office. Appreciate you rocking with me. Today is Sunday. Had a pretty decent weekend of sales. We haven't had those 15 item weekends in a couple of weeks, but last week and this week it started to inch back up towards that. So, fingers crossed that with some of the listing we've done the last week or so, that we'll start getting back into that groove, especially as we go into fourth quarter. A lot of the stuff in my store, we've talked about this, is toys and collectibles and that kind of thing. So hopefully we'll see some more of that stuff moving. Let's see. Let's start with this item. I sold another Pure Romance Between the Sheets, Island Breeze. This is, I'm glad this is the one I had a bunch of because it's the one that sold most. In fact, I think all of the Between the Sheets sprays have been Island Breeze. So that sold for $10. Happy with that. That was a really nice buy. That Pure Romance buy has turned out to be really, really nice. I sold 3 of the Body Dew sprays to the same buyer. She, I presume, is all in for, I don't know, like $70 or something. Those are $15 piece plus shipping. So she's all in for, about $70 on those. Let's see. Let's do this. I sold this dining room chair cover. I sold all 4, actually. Picked this up at a garage sale, more like a barn sale. A couple months ago. It's hard. I can't even remember now because it was summer, but it was pouring rain that day. It was gnarly out. That might have been the same day that we hit that garage sale where they had all the cool, they had video games and action figures and electronics and stuff, but it was all just completely soaked. That might have been the same day. But anyway, I got the 4 of these, and I got a new inbox. I think it was a power stapler or something. And I was trying to remember what I paid him. I think I gave him $15. It was $10 or $15 for everything. And I can't for the life of me now remember what it was. I had these listed for $25 a piece. These are vintage. They're from 99. And even modern comps are kind of between $15 and $25 a piece. So I think I was priced pretty well. But, it's just one of those weird things that doesn't really move. So they've been sitting. Wasn't too worried about it because they didn't take up any space. And I knew they'd sell eventually. Had an offer for $12, which I countered at $20. And they came back at $15. And the only reason I even considered it was because they wanted all 4 of them. So the buyer's all in for almost $100 because these things are heavy. They're all over a pound. So the 4 of them are, I think, they're almost 6 pounds. With the box, they're almost 6 pounds. So shipping, and it's going to like South Carolina or something. So it's going all the way across the country. So shipping on it is going to be a little brutal. But I figured, they're buying them all. I'm getting rid of all of them at once. It's literally the only attention that I think they've had since I listed them. So I went ahead and took it. I don't know. Maybe I was priced too high. Maybe they got a deal. I obviously did well on them, so I'm definitely not mad about it. Whatever. We can move on from that. Let's go to this item. The Nightmare Before Christmas Pumpkin King. Picked this up last week, right? Got this at the same garage sale that I got that Wii that had Fire Emblem, whatever it was called. Fire Emblem Hidden Fate, Burning Fire, whatever. That sold for $80, as you recall. So we trying to remember now. I guess I made 2 buys. So I think I spent $60 of that sale that day. That sounds about right. But I guess long story short, I'm into this for $7.50 essentially. And this sold for $53. Full asking price. It's not even in mint condition. The box has been crunched. I put pictures of that. I disclosed it in the description. I thought it would take a little bit longer to sell because I also kind of had it priced on the higher end. The only thing I can think of is that it is going to Canada through global shipping. So I may have been the only seller that had signed up for GSP. It's actually a pretty cool figure. It's got interchangeable hands, and I think it's got, I don't know, some other stuff in there, but pretty cool. So yeah, $53 on that. We sold this guy. This realistic AM radio. Still had the earbuds attached to it. I grabbed this out of that church estate sale, whatever that was, last week or the week before, and comps on it were kind of iffy, so I just threw it up there for I think $10. Is that right? $11.60. That was an eBay special right there. That was me. I was gonna list it for 10, and eBay said I should list it for 11.60. So that's what I did. But they were right. Sold full asking price, 11.60 plus shipping. I don't remember if I recorded it, but I sold the strawberry shortcake blanket for $40. I did record it because I told you the whole story about how they were weird. So that and this puts us about one sale short of getting our money back, and we still have all of the other inventory that we picked up from that sale. So that's awesome. I just remembered I actually forgot about this. Let's see. How can I show this to you? I sold this Pure Romance Silver Bullet. I don't know, $12. They sent me an offer of like $5 or something on it. I have them listed for 15. We went back and forth, and finally he was like, "All right, if we can do 12, I'll buy it." And I was like, "Sure, whatever." I've lost track of profit on that. Finally, ooh, this is no good. Oh, that's all right. Finally, let me see if I can get this up here. I sold the Klingon attack cruiser, Star Trek Next Generation. Sold for $29.99. This is the last of the big items. This is the last one. The last of the big vehicles. I think the only other large... It's not even large, but the only other accessory is the communicator thing that doesn't sell for all that much. I think I have it listed for like $10. I think. Let's see. Yeah, we got the communicator. Wait, do we have the communicator? Oh yeah, it's in the bottom down there. And then we've got the these inner space things, these Mighty Max Polly Pocket gimmicks that are pretty cool. Got a couple of those left. And then obviously we still have a lot of the action figures. I need to go through these boxes actually, because I think I can probably consolidate these 3 boxes at least down into 2. And that will help clear some space out. Oh, I still haven't listed this guy. I still haven't listed my perpetual calendar that I was in love with. Tomorrow is a work holiday, so I'm actually off tomorrow, and hopefully I can get the boy to sleep a little bit, and I can kind of get cleaned up in here. I get it cleaned up, and as soon as I get it cleaned up, it starts to become a mess again. But I've got boxes everywhere. I do have some stuff I need to list from this weekend. And I don't think I showed you guys this. A couple weeks ago, I guess it was, I picked it up this last week, I guess. But I had a bunch of bids out at the auction house, and, oh shit, that just ripped. Well, I'm not having a good evening. Some stuff I picked up here this weekend at yard sales. I need to research that. Anyway, I got outbid on everything except for one lot. I had to drive 45 minutes one way to pick it up. And it was like, I'm all in for $9, but it's this like basket of flags. My wife suggested I do a fun with flags segment, Sheldon Cooper style. And I was tempted, but I don't have the time. But I got it just because, I think my bid on it was like $7.50, right? And it was just not that big of a deal. And there was a bunch of stuff. And some of these things can be worth quite a bit. And I think that some of the stuff is worth quite a bit. But off the top, there's a vintage University of Georgia. I forget when this was from. 1996. Made in Korea. New in the package. Packages come open at the bottom. But yeah, I figured that this is probably a good $40 right here based on what I've seen in comps, maybe more. I'll probably list it high and see. But there's a couple other flags in here. There's like some, I don't know, there's like an Afghanistan flag in here. There's a couple of religious flags that I haven't researched yet. We just kind of did a quick Google search. And when we looked them up on eBay, smaller, less ornate ones sold pretty well. So like that weird random and it came with the basket too, which I've spent a lot of money on the decorative baskets over the years. Not for me, but for the household. Anyway, that might actually end up being a huge flip for the for the $9, let's say, that I'm into it for. It's going to be long tail for sure, but it'll be kind of interesting. It'd be cool to see how that does. Okay, I think, is that everything going out? Yeah, that's everything going out. So I don't know, it's like 7 orders, but it's 4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So it's like 10 items, 7 orders. So it's actually pretty good. It's pretty getting close back up to that 15 orders for the weekend target that I kind of implies that I'll have a good week when I'm right around that range. So that's it. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, all the good stuff. I'll see you next time.